The mission that was kind of the most difficult, the one that they all nearly lost their lives on, was the Alpina in 1909. It was coming into the harbour, it got into difficulties, it got moved along into the Stockton Bight. The signal house realised there was a problem and they fired their gun twice. The lifeboat was launched. They got out to the Alpena, but the captain complicated the situation. He didn't want to lose his schooner. He wanted his wife taken into the port, but he wanted to leave himself and the crew on board. So the first rescue started at 9:30 at night. At 5 o'clock in the morning, they arrived back in the port. It took all that time. The mountainous seas, they had to get through those seas, get back into the port. By that time, they were exhausted. Within an hour or so, the flare went up again. The lifeboat had to go again. They got out, they got to the ship, they took the captain and the crew off. There was a little dog on board, lovely little dog. They couldn't take her. 3 miles off Newcastle, the coxswain said it could be a big problem. The lifeboat rolled twice. There was only 3 remained in the lifeboat. The other 20 were thrown out into the water. Out the stern of the boat was the coxswain. He signalled to the pilot boat and they eventually turned and came back and helped recover some of the men that were in the water, and the rest got into the lifeboat. When they arrived back in the harbour, Newcastle was there waiting for them. They hailed them as heroes and they all received medals of bravery from not only Newcastle but also from the President of the United States. He issued medals of bravery to the crews. But the drama wasn't over. 2 days after the rescue, the captain heard that there was a salvage team going out for his boat. So he hired a tug and he headed out for the heads. And the 2 tugs were neck and neck. And luckily the captain's tug got there before the other, just a whisker. He managed to get back on board his boat and save his boat. He ran into his cabin and he grabbed a rifle and he got out to the front of the boat and he said, "No one else is going to come onto my boat." And then he turned around, the little dog was still there. It's saved. But unfortunately there was one loss, one terrible loss. And that was just before the captain got into the lifeboat to be saved, he went back to the cabin and picked up his wife's jewellery. It was valuable stuff. So he put it into a hessian bag and shoved it in his pocket, and it was gone. So one day, somebody will be walking along Stockton Beach and they'll find a hessian bag. Good luck.